You don't know when it started, but the world feels like beyond. Familiar faces feel distant, like you're standing between clocks. You still wake up in the same place, still follow time and names, but something underneath it all is now playing the same game. It's not sadness, it's not fear, it's a knowing without words, something ancient drawing near. Something is quietly shifting, not outside, inside you. No warning, no explosion, just a deeper point of view. You don't need to understand it, you don't need to decide. Something ancient is breathing behind your eyes. Behind you feel it when the noise fades, late at night alone, a sense of not belonging, but not being lost at all. You used to fight this feeling, try to push it away. Now you let it sit beside you like it's always known the way. It's not confusion, it's not doubt, it's a door that's opening without a sound. Something is quietly shifting, not outside, inside you. No drama, no awakening, scene just a change in dominate too. You don't need a sign from heaven, you don't need to know why. Something ancient is breathing behind your eyes. If you feel out of place, you're not broken. If the old world feels heavy, you're not wrong. This isn't the end of something, it's the soft beginning of remembering who you were before you try to belong. Something is quietly shifted, you can feel it when you're still. Not a promise, not a mission, just alignment, not will. You don't need to change the meaning, you don't need to lend more hand. Something ancient is breathing, and you're letting it arrive. You're not late, you're not early, you're right on time. You learned early how to adjust, how to quiet parts of you, to fit into a room that never had space for your truth. You watched others move so easily, follow rules you couldn't feel, and you wonder what was wrong with you for seeing what they couldn't see. So you try to be smaller, try to be less, but the more you denied it, the louder it pressed. You were never broken, you were never too much. You were carrying frequencies others couldn't touch. Nothing in you needed fixing, nothing was out of place. You were built to feel deeper in a world moving too fast. You felt things before they happened. Read the silence in a room. Carry a weight that wasn't yours from people who never knew. You were called sensitive as if it was a flaw, but that sensitivity was your signal all along. You weren't weak for feeling, you weren't wrong for care. You were just listening where others weren't aware. You were never broken, you were never behind. You were tuned to a layer others couldn't find. Nothing in you needed fixing. You were never meant to harden. You were learning how to stay open in a world afraid of its heart. You didn't fail at this world, it failed to speak your language. And every time you blamed yourself, you moved further from your signal. But you're hearing it again now, the familiar tone, the one that always knew you were never alone. You were never broken, you were always intact. Just remembering slowly how to come back. You don't need to heal your nature, you don't need to change your core. You were never broken, you were always more still. You stopped asking the questions that never gave you peace. You noticed every answer only pulled you further from you. You didn't lose the knowing, it was never gone. It was waiting in the spaces where effort doesn't belong. You don't need to search. What you're remembering now was never learned. You remember without trying, without effort, without sound. No moment of realization, just a soft return to ground. It's not coming from above you, it's not arriving new. It's rising through your stillness from what has always been you. You feel it in the pauses between one thought and the next, in the breath you didn't control, in the calm you didn't expect. Nothing asked for your attention, nothing called your name, yet something in you shifted, and you were not the same. You don't need to name it, you don't need to explain. The truth doesn't announce itself, it remains. You're remembering without trying, without effort, without sign. No awakening moment, just alignment over time. It's not a download, it's not a key. It's the quiet recognition of what you used to be. If it feels familiar, that's because it is. If it feels simple, that's because it always was. You didn't arrive here, you softened enough to let yourself return. You're remembering without trying. You're not chasing, you're not late. You didn't change who you are, you just stopped interfering. There's nothing to hold on to, there's nothing to achieve. You're not becoming something else, you're learning how to leave. The effort, the noise, the forgetting. You may not see them, you may not know their names, but you feel it sometimes, that familiar, quiet same, in a look that lingers, in a word left unsaid. In the comfort of silence that settles in your chest. You thought this path was solitary, that no one felt it like you do. But resonance doesn't need faces to recognize what's true. You are not alone in this frequency. You never have been, even in the quiet moments. You are held with out, already recognized by those who share your tone. You are not alone in this frequency. You never were apart. The connection isn't outside you, it lives in how you are. And when it feels quiet, remember this is how it sounds when many are listening without making a sound. You're not alone. You're alone. You're alone. You don't feel the need to name it. What you carry, what you are. You move without announcing. You don't wonder how far. The urgency is softened. The noise is falling thin. Nothing pulls you forward. Nothing holds you in. You're not waiting for a moment. You're not reaching for a sign. You're no longer becoming. You're arriving over time. You're living as the signal, not sending, not receiving. You don't speak the frequency. You are the frequency. No effort, no direction, no role you have to play. You don't try to change the world. You shift it by the way you stay. You notice how your present changes rooms without a sound. How calm becomes contagious when you're grounded where you stand. You don't carry explanations. You don't need to convince. Truth moves easier when it doesn't insist. You don't fix, you don't awaken. You don't point the way ahead. You remember who you are and let that be enough instead. You're living as a signal, not seeking, not behind. You don't